Two Sasho cards. You mean from the East versus West End, because it was Sasho pull right and left arm, Rafa. Yeah. Yeah, my recovery is fine. The only problem is that this liquid from here went to the forehead first, and then they went down to the under eyes. But they are getting okay. I think it will be fine. Hello, Mohammed Alan. Hello, clerks. Yes, one was signed, one was not, because we cannot make the same guy sign two cards while everyone else is signing one. So, hello, Steezy. Hello, my friends. Thank you, thank you. I just had hair transplant, and I thought that I couldn't do it live or anything, for a month. But after 1 month, not 1 month, 6 days, 6 days. I want to say 1 week, but it's 6 days. I'm feeling okay. Alaikum salam. Hello, Victor. Hello, Michael. Yeah, Michael Todd will be joining. Yeah. Hello, Rare Deal. Hello, Lagia. Yeah, he was good. Yeah. Fenadi, great to see you, my friend. And you are looking younger than ever. Stem cells doing this job. I had hair transplantation. See, you see, it's still not recovered yet, but inshallah, tribor. Hello, David. Hello, Drew. Hello, Michael. This way.
Let me turn it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. How are
Hey,
you?
buddy. I'm
Good to
well.
see you.
Well. Good to see you.
Yeah, yeah. But looks still like a little bit like the liquid just went down, down, down till here, and looks like under eyes are still. Yeah, we should do one for you as well. Yeah, we all came to 50, but so normal. So I watched your match today, like at the same time that you streamed on
Yeah.
channel. Yeah, I mean I was like, first of all, like what I saw, like Paulo was huge. I never seen him that big.
Huge.
Yeah,
Huge. I was
yeah,
like,
yeah,
my God. He was
yeah.
so big. Yeah.
And so after I saw him, I was like, okay, what's gonna happen now? And for a moment, like you both didn't have the full wrist control, and he went to the shoulder pressure, and I was like, is his bicep gonna hold it? His bicep gonna hold it? And you held it, yeah. And you were so
Yeah.
stubborn about this shoulder pressure as well. And then yeah,
Right.
but
Yeah.
all I can say, I don't think you are 100% ready, but
Not yet. Not
two
yet.
months, 2 months before your match with Frank Lamparelli, this is like if this was the shape against the Lamparelli, I would just say a good match, close match.
Right.
But let's see how you're gonna put. But we don't know how much Lamparelli is gonna. But Lamparelli may not have the horsepower that Pablo has, but he's much more technical, the hand control and everything. So I think we're gonna watch a good match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it. And the funny thing is, so I was supposed to pull Lars next weekend, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and because Lars got pushed to June, I suggested to you Frank Lamparelli. So I'm going against two completely different opponents. So I just pulled a very, very strong person. Now I'm
Yeah.
about to pull a very technically good top roller. And then
Yeah.
6 weeks later, I'm going to pull a very good bent wrist presser, right? So
Yeah.
completely different styles, but I want to face everything. I want to be comfortable facing everything. So the
Mm.
biggest takeaway I have from my match with Pablo is I need to focus on my cup because my pronation's strong,
Yeah.
everything else is strong, my
Armstrong.
arm's
Yeah.
strong. If I can just keep my wrist, like this, I mean, it doesn't have to be
Yeah.
here. If I can just keep it from
Yeah.
going there, then I have so much more control. And I
Yeah.
spoke to you just a little bit ago about that. So that's going to be my focus. Everything else, I will keep training, keep getting stronger. One thing
Hmm.
that was exciting when I talked to Pablo is he said he was strongest 3 months after his stem cells. Well, my last stem cell was 6 weeks ago, and I've
Yeah.
only in the last 3 weeks started going above my maintenance workouts. So I have 9 weeks. So these next 8 weeks will be my prepping peaking time. So I actually start to get
Yeah.
pushing myself harder. So I'm excited.
Yeah. I mean, since you are coming back, every week will be improvement. I have no doubt. But that after they clean everything on the elbow and everything, you're like some people they don't know your past.
Right.
Like you could hold someone here like 1 centimeter on the pad even before you started the open arm. Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
they so you can always hold. So they some people were thinking that that arm would open because they were thinking it's all about the elbow.
Right.
While I mean, you always did it, like always. Even in
Right.
'90s, you had that kind of weird like defense. I say weird because it's you don't see.
Because it's unusual. It's very
Yes,
unusual. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? So, yeah. But
yeah. And I don't know. It was hopeful. Like to like if it was like you just say 235, 240 shape of Paulo. I don't know, but now you said 270 or I heard wrong.
okay, so he weighed 271. I woke up that morning weighing 118 kg, so I was 261. But when we
Uh
weighed
huh.
in dress, I was 267. The crazy thing, so he outweighed me by 4 pounds. Well, after we arm wrestled, we went and had sushi, and
Uh
I
huh.
weighed 275.4, and he weighed 275.8. He weighed 125.3 kgs.
Uh-huh. So it's the
You
biggest and the strongest and probably the healthiest shape of
He said I've never
Paulo.
been this big. He
Yeah.
said I've never been this big. So he was definitely it was great. I had such a great weekend because to me it was a learning experience. It helped
Yeah.
me know where I'm at, which showed me what I need to work on. Because if I
Mm.
wouldn't have had this match, I probably wouldn't have started focusing on my cup so much
Yeah. Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I did not know that it was still there was still a hole, right? The cup,
Yeah.
it's not a weakness necessarily, but if you compare it to everything else, it's the weakest part of the chain.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So
If you had this, it would be dominant win.
yeah,
Now you balance the match and won with your like well-rounded endurance and everything. You won it. But if you
yeah.
also had this right away or just a
Oh,
little bit even, then it would be
yeah.
just you would just wait. This is how I
Right.
saw. But I'm
Yeah.
telling you, to do this to that shape of Paulo was impressive. Yeah, impressive.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, it was fun. It was fun. Good times. But I'm excited, man. I'm excited about this journey. So I feel like I got a
Hmm.
second chance.
Yep. Yeah.
The arm was. I mean, I had the perfect opportunity to say, okay, well, I've got surgery. I'm out. I'm going to just do something else. But that
Hmm.
time away made me hungrier, and I want it more now than I did before. You know.
But I will tell you something. You believe or not, the time away, your bicep was injured, but anywhere else was like getting healed up because you were pushing and pushing and pushing years and years and years. Now you rested a little bit, and then everything
Yeah.
rested. Your body rested. You mentally get, like all that rest that you needed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael Workspace, hi Engin and Michael from Texas. Good job, Michael versus Paulo. He says, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate the support, man. Like I said, good times.
Yeah, yeah. So you have Frank Lamparelli, as you said, one of the purest top roller versus one of the purest shoulder pressure guy, and
Right.
it's a challenge to get ready for like all way this way and all way this way, all way in and all way out. Yeah,
Right. Right.
yeah,
So did you see like the final match in the strap? How close I can get my press?
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
much closer. Like it used to be like I had to press like this, and now I can. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about the Lars match. I really am.
Yeah,
I'm excited about Frank as well, but I'm excited about possibly having that access to just go in there. You know what I mean?
and then give Lars his own medicine.
A little bit, a little bit. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I have a question for you. When you go inside, like with the shoulder pressure, and then once the guy stops you, you quickly like switch to
yeah.
outside. Um, of course that's a good thing because you can also get out, and because you do that, you have some cupping, and then when you get out, you are like having the secure in your cup as well. But the reason that you are doing this, you don't feel safe where you go if the opponent stops you, or you're not yet
So
confident.
it is instinctive. If I go one way and it gets stopped, I immediately go somewhere else. Like I don't even think to just hold it. I just
Okay,
don't.
what would happen if you would hold it?
I have no idea.
Okay,
I have
okay,
no idea because it's as
yeah.
soon as it stops, my mind doesn't even do anything. My body just reacts.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
don't even know
No,
I'm doing it. I just do it.
that's exactly what I see. I have seen you doing this with many people. Like
Right.
I even remember you did it a few times with Takashings. That
Yep. Same
yeah,
exact thing. Yeah.
yeah,
You hit the press, you miss it, you come back. Or you hit the press, you don't finish with it. you immediately come back for it. But it makes the opponent like, holy shit, where's he going? I'm trying to defend this, and now he's going there.
Yeah, because
So
your pronation and outside hit is so strong. Even from deep in there, you can still go
I can still
outside.
switch it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but in the past, you also were able to pull inside. And
Yeah. So
do you think that there is a possibility that to come? Do you plan to train that as well, or you just want to go with your latest abilities that before the surgery?
so I have been pulling more hook matches with Corey lately.
Oh, really? That's good.
Yeah. So I like it. I like the way it feels.
Uh huh.
So the more supination that I can get, the more I can get this to fully supinate and get that cup the deep. Like if I could get more flexibility in my wrist to get the cup
Uh huh.
deeper, I
Uh huh.
could see me getting some inside banging matches with some folks if I wanted to.
Yeah. You know what, Michael? I have a, advice for you.
Okay.
I think you should celebrate the victory with cake and then share with your wife.
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea. Thanks for the super chat, Rebecca.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah. So for you, it's probably no problem at all to go down to 253. It's just like like one day effort, probably, right?
Yeah, so I woke up at 261, but the very day before I was 258, so 117. I was
Oh,
literally
so
four and a
you
half
are
pounds
there.
away. Yeah, it's 4.5 pounds
So
away.
what is the goal, Michael? Like your first goal is probably to do something in 115, and then after that you want to do something in supers, or you want to just switch, time to time,
Well, I'm gonna go ahead, since you asked, I'm gonna go ahead and lay out my perfect case scenario.
Okay.
So be successful against Frank.
Mm-hmm.
6 weeks later, be successful against Lars. That would be number 9 and number 6. Um, if Devin doesn't come back to 115, like if he doesn't come back by July or August to defend at
Yeah.
115, somehow convince you to have an interim world title match between me and Prudnik or me and Matashenko. But if that doesn't happen, I would still pull either one of those guys for a ranking match
Uh-huh.
or jump up into supers and pull Svek off.
Okay.
I like those. I like those options. I like those options.
The
But who
thing
knows,
is
man? I
that,
mean, I still have two people in a way to get there.
yeah, I mean, once you beat, like, at 115, if Prudnik is ready, if Matushenko or Dadikyan, like any of these guys, like beating each other, they deserve, I believe, the title shot for Devon,
Right.
115. But the thing is, do you really want to push it in this year, or you want to just?
Okay. So the other option would be Frank, Lars, Reno, or Sandris, maybe.
Or even
Then
Matushenko?
Matashenko, then
Yeah.
Prudnik, then just clear out the whole class. Just clear out the whole
Yeah,
class.
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now
I
the
mean,
only
yeah,
other option, if Devin beats LEVAN and he's the champion in both categories,
yeah.
I would rather earn a spot at 115, jump up to supers, and try to find a way to earn a spot in supers. And I'd rather face him for the super heavyweight versus the heavyweight if he's the champion. But if LeVon's the champion, I would try to secure that heavyweight title first if it was an option, and then try to get heavier maybe next year and go for supers. But I like the idea of pulling Spekhoff. The way he
Uh-huh.
pulls, the way I pull, if I can get 10% stronger and get my cup, I think that guy's in trouble. I think I got a shot. Seriously.
Yeah, yeah. Because he doesn't have any shoulder pressure.
Exactly. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. But do you see him like top rolling you totally, that like not like this, but
I
this?
don't. I don't think he can in the strap. Honestly,
Oh,
no
okay.
offense. I mean, I think as long as I'm doing what I'm doing, both of our wrists will be cracked.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
He
yeah,
may have a
yeah.
little bit more advantage, but I have all that side pressure, commitment, and transitional ability to press as
Uh-huh.
the match extends, as it extends and goes longer and longer and longer. I mean, I'm not ready for somebody like that now, but I think
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can
yeah.
be.
Yeah.
I think I can be. I'm gonna
Just-
be honest, dude. I want to find out what happens with Hermes and Dennis. I would love to sometime in the next 12 months have a chance to pull Dennis again because we have
Yeah.
history. I've
Yeah.
pinned him 3 times. He's pinned me 5 times. He won once on foul. So I've won
Uh-huh.
3 times. He's won 6 times. I would love to
Yeah.
pull Dennis again. You
Yeah,
know?
that part that people don't understand it. Like seriously, that part, not because you are here. I also say this like when you are not here. Like whenever I repeat this before, but like whenever I talk about you with your opponents, whatever I see, feel, and then whatever like those some trolls talk, then it's totally different. You understand? No, no,
Oh
I
yeah,
I, I want to tell this. This is not because I'm like taking your side or something. It is just like people, they don't want to pull you. Many of them, unless they are like really, really, really like Levan, like Devon type of guys, like many of the people, they don't want to play against you. Like I don't want to even say name, but one of those names
I
that you
know.
mentioned, yeah. I mean, I asked to one of those really top guys, under 15. He's like, maybe someone else. And then whenever like one of them, you know who they are, and
I
then
know. I know.
they're like, oh, I'm not ready. So whatever they see is like something very dangerous. Whatever those guys on the social media, they are like, oh, has been, he's like nothing and this. And I was like, are we talking about the same guy?
Right.
Yeah, but it's okay. Important is to gain the respect of the opponents. Yeah,
Yes, to have the respect of my peers means
yeah,
more to have the respects of the people who are just following the sport. But on that same note, in my opinion, this second chance is going to give me an opportunity to once again prove that I deserve to be amongst the very top guys in the world. And I think if I don't do something stupid, I have a very good chance of achieving what I want. So I'm
yeah.
excited, man. I mean, it may not go like this. There may be some hills I have to climb to get there, but
Hmm.
I think I've chosen a very good path, you know, and I know it's gonna be I'll be faced with adversity, but I'm willing to do the work. So I'm fingers crossed. I'm excited about what's coming.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you have all the knowledge, you have all the experience. How long have you been playing? Almost 35 years.
Yeah, this is my 34th year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
34 years. Yeah. So, I mean, you have like, what did you not see? I mean, you
yeah.
you in rest in peace in prime of Pushkar. I mean, you were beating him like until he figured out this one. He had the foul restart. I was right there. I was right there.
Oh,
You
yeah.
you have like three wins against Dennis. You're talking about. You
Right.
have defeated Devon. You have defeated many of those guys. So I'm just saying that people just should be more respectful. Anyway, so as I said, you have enough of experience, knowledge, and then now you feel healthier. I don't know. I see you more positive, and I think today, or the match happened yesterday. What you saw, I think, helped your confidence.
It did. It really did. I appreciate all the kind words. And I don't want, because you asked me what my goals are. I
Yeah.
gave you my goals. I don't want to disrespect Frank or Lars. I'm not looking past anybody. I had a very good conversation with Aramis, and he said, listen, everybody you arm wrestle, in your mind, you need to prepare as if you're pulling Levon. That's how important every match is.
Hmm.
So every single person that I'm going after, I'm going to treat it the same exact way. So the only thing I can see right now is 62 days, I'm across the table from Frank Lamparelli, and I
Hmm.
need to win. And I want to win, and I plan on winning. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works.
I kind of think that, of course, injury was terrible, everything terrible. But from one side, it took the pressure away from you. You
A
understand?
little bit.
Because at that time you were like, I had to push it, push it, push it, push it. Now you know that you cannot. You need to start from somewhere. It somehow like put the pressure away from you. That if you pull, like maybe 2 years ago or 1 year ago, if I told you to pull Lamparelli, maybe you would just say and find me something, someone like super heavyweight, stronger than that. But right now, like I think that it is going to be not the injury, but it is going to be better that you need to go step by step. It will be, I think, he will have better results. But let's see. Frank
Absolutely.
is someone that like people. Whenever I said Matt Mask against Frank, people were like, "Oh, you found someone weak for Matt, so
I
finally he
knew
can win."
100% Frank was going to be a bad match for him. I was like, I know Frank. Frank's bad, dude.
Yeah, yeah. But
It's
Matt was
because
also.
Matt is so hand dominant. Sorry to interrupt you. Matt's so hand dominant, and
Yeah,
Frank top rows everybody. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, I
Did you
mean,
see his match even with Georgi Svetko at WAF? You
I
saw
was
that
about to
match?
say the same thing.
Yeah,
2022, right?
yeah,
Go
yeah. I
watch
was
that
right
match.
there. I was right there. I watched it. He still gave him some trouble.
That is a
Almost like
dangerous individual right there. And people who just saw the East versus West match with Matt Mass, they're going off that. I'm going off the match with Svetkov and the fact that I pulled this dude back in 2008, and he damn near broke my arm. I'm saying, like, we've had our history. We're three. I beat him 3 times. He's beat me
yeah.
2, and they were ugly. So he wants revenge, and I don't want to let him get it. So that's what we got.
Yeah, I think he and Reno had like very very very very tough matches at
Yeah,
the Europeans. I don't know if you saw or not, but
I have
uh,
not, but I'm going to look that up. I want to try to find it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We did dead race, and he stopped him here. It was very long. They had like starts, fouls, protests, restarts, and things like that. At the end, Reno won, but it was war. It was war.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
listen. Frank has been a great puller for a very long time. I
Yes,
mean,
yes.
go back and watch him top rolling the younger Hermes. Like, he was cracking Hermes' wrist. Like, he was bad dude, man, bad dude,
It was. Yeah, he's like one of those top role specialists. Yeah,
without a doubt. And
yeah.
he makes himself so tall. He posts so hard, and he's just set so straight up. And his wrist is just like, he hits it good. He hits it good. I'm hoping that my hand and wrist with the cup improvement and my back pressure will
Hmm.
slow him down. I think we can slip strap, and I could control him with back pressure. I mean, whether or not I can take his hand or what, as long as I can keep mine somewhat flat and just control with
Hmm.
back pressure, he will
Hmm.
have to come to me, and eventually his wrist will fold, in my opinion.
Yeah,
But
that's
I mean,
that's
it's
your plan.
interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I mean, what if I tried to shoulder press him or something? That would be crazy. Like, who knows? I
Yeah,
don't know, man.
risky as well. Risky as well.
A little bit risky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see that match going easy for either side. I don't somehow I don't see you dominating him either. For sure
Right.
he's not gonna dominate you either, but it will be a tough match because his hand control is very, very good. It is hard to hunt him. Yeah. It is hard to like I'm sure Pablo is stronger than Frank, but Frank has much more control, hand control, my opinion.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah.
he has phenomenal hand control for sure. That's a match I would like. It'd be interesting to see Pablo and Frank, um, because Pablo is very powerful right now. Like, and
Yes,
he
yes, yes.
started after his all these wins and stuff and all these matches he's done. He was doing it with just power. He didn't really know. He knew knew like one lane to arm wrestle in, but he didn't really know what to do if the match stopped. Or
Yeah,
so he
yeah.
went out to Bob Brown, and Bob Brown showed him about watching your
Mhm.
opponent's elbow placement, moving your elbow around the pad, and he's a much more proficient arm wrestler. And that was
Yeah.
great for me to get to experience that because his power level is very
Mhm,
high.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you need to go in like 10 minutes or something, but I want to ask
Yes,
you,
sir.
how many matches did you comment together with Travis?
How many matches did we commentate?
Yeah, together, yeah.
Oh God, probably
A few?
5 or 6 out of the
Yeah.
event, probably.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you meet any of those Alexander matches?
Yeah, I was in the background while he was commenting about Alexander. So I was
Uh,
like, dude, it's not Alexander.
well, listen, I love that. I love that. Hermes was there, you were there, Neil was there, Travis was there. It was probably fun, huh?
It was a lot of fun. So on that note, so let's just say there's an East versus West card that happens, and you can't get me a match because you have to give everyone a match. If
Yeah.
you ever need me to commentate, I'm
Yeah.
more than happy. I had a great time.
Yeah, yeah, it will be great. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, you are one of those guys that know, what you are talking about. Yeah, and then yeah, we will have you again together with Lamparelli before the East
Oh
versus
yeah, yeah, yeah,
West
yeah, yeah.
together. But just like, what was your impression, about those guys? Like, were you impressed by Alijan, for example?
Oh my God.
It's
I don't
not
know how
normal, right?
somebody could be that strong. Because if you
Yeah,
look at him, he does not look imposing. I
yeah,
was amazed that he did that to Prudnik because Prudnik's a
yeah,
bad, bad dude. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah,
But yeah, you was just talking about what not Vladimir. That kid does not look like he's an arm wrestler. I mean, he looks like he's
Myro,
got some
right?
thick forearms. But
Yeah,
holy crap, that dude's a stud.
yeah,
Yeah, I was very impressed. Definitely a fan of both those guys for sure.
yeah. And 4 years he did an arm wrestle, and then he came with 2 3 months training that Vladimir Mairo. Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
interesting. And
very impressive.
yeah, and the young guy, Tutberidze, they gave some trouble to Oleg Zok with pronation. Yeah, it
Oh my
wasn't bad
God,
either. Yeah,
very impressed. That and see, Travis didn't know the information, but you had told me, or you said it in the press conference or something, that Oleg had lost the world championship to a hooker, to the guy from
yeah,
Kazakhstan, and that kid beat the guy from Kazakhstan.
yeah,
But so it's because he could take the hookers, but Oleg
yeah,
couldn't. But then you ran into two top rollers, so
yeah,
I knew it was going to be an interesting match. But
yeah,
how well that kid's pronation held up, how strong he was, even in a
yeah.
defensive position, was very impressive.
Yeah, he needed more here, but even
Yeah,
without the hand, he was still the pronation was still holding. Yeah, yeah.
very impressive.
And what do you think about David?
I would love to arm
Like
wrestling, but I think
just
he's a.
you just think about you versus David.
I would love that match. I would love. I'm not making 105 probably, but I would love to
No,
pull
no,
him at like
but how about
115. Yeah,
115 kilo? You and him.
of course, he's awesome. I
You
have a lot of
pull?
respect for him. He's so aggressive, and to be able to pull Todd once the match stops and to still have that kind of power was
Yeah,
amazing. But yeah, I would love that match. I think that's. I mean, it would be a challenge for me to, and that's the biggest thing for me. Frank, it's the next matchup. It's a difficult task because he is such a good top roller, right?
yeah,
Lars is a difficult match if I had the King's move. Like if he was to force me here, we've seen me and Jerry pull for 7 minutes, right? So we know that's a difficult match. Donican would be somebody that I would know I'd have to peak for. Like I would have to be super strong, but because he's so explosive. He's got that second and third hit that he can keep hitting with, and he's so the aggression he brings to the table. I would try to match that same aggression, so that would be fun.
yeah. That's very interesting match because
I think so.
his hand and wrist is iron.
Solid.
But the problem with people who has iron hand and wrist is that once they
It
cannot
cracks.
they cannot use it,
Yeah.
then they are not super dangerous anymore because all their life they depend on this. Like
The thing that you
they
depend
depend.
on most, the
Once you are
moment
not
you
like this,
lose it,
yeah,
yeah,
once you're like
yeah.
this, so you don't really know a lot, you know, because
Well,
you never needed. You were just dominating and impressing anyone who is going outside. I talk about,
right, right,
and
right.
then and your outside is incredible, while his wrist is incredible. Like Paul was telling Todd Hutchings to go to strap, and he said he can't.
I couldn't get there. Yeah,
No, he couldn't. He couldn't get there. And if you remember, like 1 or 2 rounds, he also beat. Uh, Irakli without step earlier.
so
Yeah,
strong.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
After having the war of Prudnik that he lost left-handed, I was like,
yeah.
"There's no way he's going to have anything for Irakli," and he just
Yes,
ran
yes, you're
over
right.
him. I was
Yeah,
like, "That's
yeah, you're right.
ridiculous."
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, that was
yeah.
crazy.
Superboy Hermes versus Dennis. Michael prediction. Big fan of Michael.
So listen, massive, massive respect for Dennis.
Uh-huh.
He just big fan. Would love to go over there to Russia and train with him and stuff. But I'm also an equally big fan of Hermes. Right? In my opinion, Hermes' ability to explode outside into a top row and, when necessary, transition into impress could potentially give Dennis problems because he does know how to pull a King's move, and Dennis is doing a lot more open top rolling now, right?
Mhm.
Uh, but the other thing is, because talking to Pablo, he thinks that Dennis's hand will be too strong for Hermes to get out of because of that low
I will
grip.
tell you something. I really think that like except here, I don't think that Hermes has anything less than Devon about the rest. And since Dennis is holding so low, it is kind of like disadvantage for Dennis because like
I
he's
think
not
so.
going far. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And what do you
I
think
think so.
about Devon and Levan?
So Pablo and I talked about that as well. The only way it's a match, the only way it's a match is if Devin closes the gap in strength. The only way that I feel LeVan can win is to do it just like he did last time, just be too strong. If Devin stops the match, even if it's round four, when I say stop it, I'm not talking about stop it for a couple of seconds. I'm talking about stop it with this. If LeVan's wrist does that, It's not just because of Devon's endurance, because Devon will have to max out every time. See, Devon's endurance isn't about he has such great endurance, in my opinion. It's because he rarely has to be at 100% of his maximum because he has such good levers and he can rest on his leverage while somebody else is at 100%. He's at 80 or 90%, right? So it appears that he has much greater endurance. But if you push him to 100% of his maximum, like he had to go against Gennady after those rounds got pretty tight, he's human. So I don't think it's the endurance. If the match stops, I think it's psychological because even though Devon's so strong and so confident, part of him doesn't think he's strong enough to do it. So the moment that stops, I think there's a switch and he goes from, well, apparently I can do it. And that confidence goes through the roof. And that's where the shit talking starts. Like if he stops that match, it will be a horrible day of all kinds of shit talking. You know what I'm saying? Like he was going to get,
Oh
but the
yeah.
whole, can you imagine what the crowd would do if he does it? If he stops him?
Yeah.
The place will go crazy. You said there's gonna be like 1,000 people there. It's gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm still saying LeVan's a 60% favorite,
But
but
Devon also
Devin's
has a
serious.
chance. Devon, Michael, Devon, like you, like me, like John, knows what he's doing. Like he knows it. It doesn't mean he's gonna win because like just because you know something, you know about arm wrestling, it doesn't mean you're gonna win. But what I'm just saying, that if this guy is going there second time, he believes in himself. He's gonna win.
Right?
He's not gonna win. He's not going there for losing anyways. For sure.
No, no,
Yeah,
100%. Like he's doing this because he wants it, right?
he
But
wants.
I'm telling you, there's still that little bit of self doubt that he won't know until he grabs a hold of him. Until he grabs a hold of him, he gets that first ready go. He won't know where he stands. And if he
Yeah.
stops the match, I'm telling you, that switch, his confidence is gonna go through the roof, and it's gonna be a wow, right?
Yeah, but at least he has some experience from the
Oh,
previous match.
absolutely.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean,
He knows what to expect. This is what I try to say.
there's a good chance he goes full blown King's move every single round and complete disregard for the safety's arm just to try to stop him. I mean, he might do it. Just hell with it. Boom. And just take that shot and just see if he can crack the wrist. And if he ever cracks it, it'd be crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he will be doing. I think that is one of the biggest nightmares in arm wrestling to be stopped by him. Just like yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Because he doesn't have any mercy. He will just talk all kind of shit. He will just like
It's so much.
yeah,
It's so bad.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well,
I don't
but
know. I
hey,
don't know.
man, you got to respect what he's doing. The fact that he's came back this far, and we were talking about that. I mean, people can say whatever they want about the stem cells. There's something to be said because it's working. I mean, the guy's not as
Mhm.
big as he was when he faced me. He's 20 pounds lighter, and he's stronger than he's ever been. Right.
Yeah,
So
it's about
something's
healthy, being
working.
healthy, my friends, being
Yeah,
healthy.
something's working.
Yeah, yeah. I saw him against Dave Chaffee and everything. When he did the shoulder pressure. Yeah,
Yeah.
and the people need to understand something that like it is of course that Levan is favored. Levan is the strongest, but it is not only about the bicep size. It's not about the how many kilo you lift. It helps, but just you need the coordination, the synergy that you,
Right.
you can make at the table. With the coordination. That is like I remember whenever I was saying that like the guys, don't be sure that Hermes is gonna beat Devon. There is a possibility that Devon may win because of his height and this and that. And people were like, "Oh, you're trying to sell pay-per-view. You talk this why?" No, it's not. There
Yeah.
there was a possibility, and we saw it. It doesn't mean that Hermes cannot just train and then come back and beat Devon. But at that time, there was
Exactly.
a possibility, and then yeah, and then I kind of think that you will be going on that way as well. I will tell you something. The stem cell helps everyone, but it will help and make more difference with the people at our age because we are the
I
most
agree.
damaged one. But we have
Right.
so much experience, but we are limited. Once we are unlimited, at least about the movement, the things are
Right.
changing because there are a lot of things that we have forgotten and they are
Right.
coming back.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
seriously, that's the thing. That's why I feel so thankful and blessed right now. Um,
yeah,
because I was patient. I did what my surgeon told me to do. I was patient. I've been blessed to have Vitacell support. So I think everything's going to work out real well. And I'm just, I'm having fun again. And that's the biggest thing. If this wasn't fun, I wouldn't be doing it. And
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
having fun again.
yeah.
I'm glad you got me to come to East versus West in January. because it was good to get out of my head and leave and come be with my friends and stuff.
It
So
helped you, right? It helped you mentally, yeah, a little bit. Like you
helped a
felt
lot.
like I want to be part of it, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when I got
Yeah,
home, I got hit with like this big wave of depression because I was back into reality, But it
yeah,
helped a lot. So like yesterday helped me so much because having Pablo here, having that weekend of fellowship and training and competition between, because we worked out a whole bunch after we arm wrestled. So,
yeah.
but yeah, it's just good, man. It's a good place to be. The community it's always felt like a brotherhood to me. My
Do
arm
you know?
wrestling family has
Do you
always
know
been like
what
that.
I'm planning? Listen, Michael, like I can claim only like to be one of the like biggest arm wrestling fan myself fan.
Right, right.
You know it, yeah.
Oh
And
yeah,
like I tried to bring Arsen Liliev back to the arm wrestling, and then he was almost coming, and then the the thing started in Ukraine. You understand the
yeah,
war fight, and then so he couldn't come, and then I brought him here intentionally to do East versus West 10. I was like being very sneaky, I didn't do
yeah.
anything, but I knew that he was gonna come and he would be infected again. You understand?
It
Now he's
happens, man.
training like crazy. He's sending me and he's like telling me the numbers. The numbers are 70, 80, 90% in different moments. And
Oh,
today
damn.
I asked him, yeah, and then I kind of convinced him, but I also asked John, let's see what he will say. But I plan to set in November, John Berzing versus Arsene Liliev.
A rematch. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be good. It would be good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
good stuff.
yeah, yeah.
So John's so funny because we talk, and he's like, "Yeah, I think I'm going to retire," and then you can never retire because it's when you get back in the environment, you just want to do it again.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
the only thing he needs to do is he must not make any plans. He needs to
right,
sit down. You feel good, just train. Again, set me a match. You understand?
right,
Not like there is something that is set and you need to make yourself ready for it. No, John needs to feel relaxed, get ready, and then ask for a match. Nothing else.
right.
So once again, okay, Surem Hakobjanyan. Thank you. 2018 Dennis versus Devon on right arm today. Who wins? They're asking your opinion.
So I know recently, I haven't watched the video, but I heard that Devin said there's no version of Dennis that would ever beat him, his current shape now.
Uh-huh.
Um, that's real easy to say because we don't know. But in my opinion, it's a 50-50 match. I think the Devin that we see today is a
Hmm.
very, very strong arm wrestler. You know what I mean?
Really, really, yeah. Yeah.
And the Dennis that we saw in his peak form was a stronger human being, but not a better arm wrestler. So it would be very interesting to see that if there's a way to make that happen.
Yeah, I agree. Anyways, Michael, it has been almost 40 minutes. You said that you are
Yeah,
gonna be for 30 minutes. I don't want to
yeah.
hold
That's
you
okay. Yeah,
so
thank you,
long.
buddy. Yeah.
Yeah, and once again, congratulations.
Oh,
I don't
thank
know
you.
if we should accept this as an official match or not. You know it better.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
whatever we saw there, it just showed us that you are you are there. You are there, and it will be. I mean, like there is nothing to worry about it. This is what I understand. Especially whenever I saw the shoulder pressure and then your bicep held it. Did you feel any
Yeah.
pressure there, any danger?
Not like I said, we lifted very heavy afterwards, and I feel fine. So
Hmm.
I'll do some light blood flow stuff today, and then I'll be good to go.
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Okay, thank you very much, Daniel. Thank you, Daniel Dawson. And he said that please block Peter Anchor. He spams the same message. The guy is asking your advice about the King's move. Just give him like 1 minute because he asked the same question.
Gotcha.
Uh,
Yeah. So King's move, the basic thing to King's move is height and pronation. You have to have height and pronation, and that if you can have height and pronation, you can engage. At the back of the pad, rear of the pad, you have to control the center of the table, left to right. Like it doesn't left to right doesn't matter. It's this way. It's a tug of war. If you can get back to the back of the pad, elbow planted, riser pronation, it's a great defense.
okay, okay. You take care of yourself and
You
tell.
too,
Is
buddy.
Paulo still there? Paulo is still there, or he
Nah,
left?
he's back home already. He's back
Oh,
home
he left.
already.
Okay, okay. Tell
Yeah.
tell tell Rebecca we say hello, and you
Yeah.
take care of
Apparently, I got to go
yourself.
get some cake. I got to get some cake
Yeah,
now.
get
I
get
guess.
the cake and then lose the weight back. And then
Exactly.
see you in March. You
All right,
and
brother.
Frank will be my guests.
All right. Take care. God
Yeah,
bless.
take care.
All
Take
right.
care.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye. How is it possible? The 1,148. It goes like 600. It goes again up to 1,480. Guys, I have this under my arm. It is just this something liquid. It just came first. It came to my forehead, and then here, and then to my eyes. After the this hair transplant. Yeah. Let's chat a little bit more. Alaikum salam, Zudi. Uh, okay. Not handsome, but just I don't know. Yeah, it is. I think they did a great job. The line and everything. It was fine. It was long, but Alhamdulillah, Seneca. Thank you, Carlo. How are you? I don't have to explain myself. Your boss. I'm not boss, my friend. I don't feel like just because I'm the one who is hosting all this, it doesn't make me boss. We are just friends in our nesting. Alaikum salam. You want to see more videos from my prime? I don't know. There are some I can share. Thank you, Mohammed. Aaron, exciting start to see Michael Todd back and on the road to be built. Yeah, yeah. These are our guys. It is. I will tell you something. This is the sport that we love, right? It's arm wrestling we love, and these are our superstars. It is very very hard to raise a superstar. It is so easy to throw mud and then bring them down. I mean, I'm kind of fan of each of them. They are like our heroes in arm wrestling, and just I mean, like I see sometimes like if Levan just like had some problem with the breathing. They make fun with him. They make fun with Devon. They made fun with Hermes. I mean, I don't think that these guys deserve to be made fun. These are all very extraordinary human beings. This is my honest opinion. Of course, you all decide for yourself. But, will there ever be Engin versus John versus? I don't think so, my friend. I don't think so. I cannot even get ready for 85. Engin, burada İngilizler gibi yapma. Ne konuşuyorsun lan salak? Ne İngilizce, yabancılarla ne konuşacağım? Türkçe mi konuşacağım? Ramazan Özdemir, hayırlı akşamlar Engin Bey. Rabbim gücüne gücü. Allah razı olsun kardeşim benim. Blaze, what do you think about Jerry versus Görgü Dizerno match? Make it happen. I mean, I will tell you honestly, it is not that easy to, I don't know, set a match for Jerry. I mean, it is like not easy to even reach him. That is, So the last thing we talk, like, and I think he's gonna have a match on July. But Jerry has been also ill. He got cold again, so he couldn't really train. So what we agreed the last time was like July a match for him. But I'm not gonna tell who. O madalyaları kaç aldın diyor şimdi. Ne yapacaksın ki böyle? Abiciğim, insan saygısız. Allah'ım yarabbim. Jerry is not a joke. Jerry is a very strong guy. Jerry is a very, very very strong guy. Very good shoulder pressure. Trust me, these are all part of the game. It is. We need all this kind of different characters and different style pullers. This is like a puzzle or chess game. Oğuzhan Sümer, Engin Ömer Öztürk'le ilgili ne düşünüyorsunuz? Ömer Öztürk 20 seneden fazla tanıdığım bir kardeşim. Yani uluslararası bir madalyası hiç olmadı ama Türkiye şampiyonlukları var galiba. Levan will be my guest, yeah. But I think I will go to Georgia and just for interviewing and filming. Yeah, yeah. Arsen is getting ready. He said that Engin full motion, one arm bicep curl, full motion. He did like when he was in prime, like he was in 45 kilo, 10 reps, and now he's doing 40 kilo, 9, 10 reps. So he's like around 90. Merhaba Denizcan Uçar kardeşim. Merhaba. İyi günler. Um, um, yeah, he's 90%, and he said pronation is about how much? I don't know. Today I talked with him. Maybe he said like 70, 75% pronation, and wrist like something's like between 70 to 90%, depending on the moment. And Gennady is a crazy guy. Gennady, just I'm telling you, arm wrestling without Gennady is like something really important missing. Gennady is one of those type that like he can talk and also walk. Not many people, can do that. Yeah, and he's just very unique character. Halil Sezgin Gaziantep'ten selam. Allah yollaş. Aleyküm selam kardeşim. Gaziantep'e çok selam. Greg's Gym. I will invite you to my gym, Greg's Gym. Yeah, Greg, I'm coming. Most likely in March. I'm coming to Georgia. Yeah, I will come to your gym. This is Greg Gym. I know you. You are Greg, right? Gennady's friend. I saw you from your profile. Teşekkür ederim, Green. I don't think John is retiring. I hope not. I mean, we need him. Whenever I look at John, I see arm wrestling. Just like seriously, I look at him and like arm wrestling. I don't see someone but just arm wrestling itself. No, that's the fact. I also gave my life to arm wrestling, but um, his was different. This guy. Just look at him. Just seriously, what do you see? Arm wrestling. Teşekkür ederim Ozan kardeşim. Sağ olasın. Will Engin ever come back to Norway? Anything is possible, but as you said, very busy, very busy. Selamlar. Karabük'e selamlar kardeşim benim. Çetinkaya. Yes, he's the GOAT, yeah. Would you rank as the better top roller? Yani Samuels'ın Mindagos'ta different type of top roller, but they both are just up there. Yeah. Yep. Come to India for workouts. Who knows? Ronaldo or Messi? Kim soruyor bunu? Okay, man. I mean, both are incredible pullers, but I like Ronaldo's personality even more. Will you have match with Samusha? I hope someday. I hope. Now I had this hair transplant, and I will start training in March, and then let's see where it will take me. No, John wasn't. Like John was undefeated for 25 years. Like there's nothing super much. In the past, there was like very little super much. That doesn't really make sense so much. But about to say that 25 years, and there was tournaments. But like I can say that with a few exception in his weight category, I don't remember him losing. I remember him losing to Rambat in one of the Vegas tournaments. But in his own weight, I don't really remember him. Like until Arsene Liliev match, like I don't really remember. Like usually we didn't even care when John is competing in his weight class. When I was in America, I like competed many tournaments. I also competed many categories, 7 categories, 8 categories, 5 categories, whatever is the level of the event. When there is John there, of course you don't just go compete his category, but it depends on the level of the event. But John always almost always. If he is allowed, he always competed. Just say 90 kilo, 110 kilo, and the open. John always competed those categories. Sometimes we saw him having a good match in his category, uh, but usually his category was not that hard for him. For many years, it was kind of boring. John winning in his category, but whenever he's also pulling multiple categories, then yeah, John is not coming to East versus West 12. He needs to rest, but hopefully this summer. Do I think Hermes could crack George's wrist? We don't know. We will see. They both are confident about their own wins, but it is the beauty of arm wrestling. Yeah, John versus Petrenko was incredible, yeah. Yani ben şu an organizatörlük yapıyorum Ozan. Ama yarışmayı düşünüyorum. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I can probably help Dennis for the hair transplantation. I can. No, I didn't offer him a match. It is Artem Taranenko asked me um, to have a match with Talgat. But I think I'm gonna give Artem a match for sure in July event. We will see, Joe. Hopefully, I will compete again. I cannot quit this too early. I can I beat Minda if I'm in shape. Of course, I would beat him. But right now, I'm not even training. Right now, I don't think I can beat him. Even if I could beat him, like I don't think I will have endurance. Long time. Jared, there are so many great guys. Like so many great guys. Like I tell you, like I'm like my blood pressure is going up whenever I try to set all these matches because I have to say no to so many athletes from Kazakhstan, Georgia, Russia, and there, like many, many, many. So it is almost impossible, to have like 12 matches and just like have everyone. Yeah, venue of the Esports Festival is gonna be the same. I will explain to you why it is the same. It is because we have a ballroom. It's much bigger. We were gonna do a stage right from the zero, and but there are chairs, and I'm just thinking 5 hours on chairs, it will be very very hard. While in auditorium, it's like a movie theater, like very relaxed seats. You understand? So that is why I just think that like it's gonna be better, there. Roman, we shall set King Ali, but not too much. I want Samusha to stay undefeated, undisputed, and undeniable champion of 85 kilo. His floor press was insane. We have some nice Turkish food too, my friends. Um, I I I don't know. As you know, maybe I know. I mean, I have won a few world titles as well. Yeah. Hello, Salvatore. Hello to Azerbaijan AP edit. Yeah, auditorium. Leah Robe, the arm wrestling artist. I like the auditorium. I watched East vs. West 6 there. I was the one drawing it from. Oh, yeah, you are that one, huh? Drawing. Yeah. I remember you. Yeah. Engin has Alijan ask you match at East vs. West with right arm. I offer him a right arm match. He wanted to have the left arm match. Um, okay. Anyway, so can anyone beat Alijan inside left arm? Morozov maybe. I don't think I'm competing anytime soon. I'm not even training, Daniel. I had this hair transplant thing, you know. Um, yeah, it would be nice, Zach. Um, anyways, so yeah, just send me a link, either from Instagram or Facebook. Yeah. Ongarbev told Paul Hutchins, Ongarbev is not gonna pull at the East versus West 12, but he will have a match very soon. Very soon. Can't you hire more people? You are really overwork yourself, my friend. I mean, there are a lot of people also help me during the competition time, even now. And like Roman is helping with our reels, and Sol is helping with our graphics. Anna is helping, you know, and like there are people that are helping me, but there are some things that I need to do it, you know. Um, yeah, Ongarbe is real. Ongarbe will have a. You will hear it. You will hear it. Welcome back, Peter. But you know, I ask you a question, huh? Yeah. Hello, Joseph. Did you plan on continuing to an exciting match? Yeah, we will have Fia Isaac versus Ekaterina Nikisheva match. It's really important match. I don't know if you know or not. Ekaterina Nikisheva from Russia, very, very, very, very strong lady, and Fia is also a legend. Yep, Sanders is gonna pull at 105 kilo. His match is set, but I didn't announce yet for the East versus 12. I don't know what I don't know Roy Leviari. I don't know. There's nothing. I think I have my own plans. I have my own. I mean, like there are a lot of people are asking like what I think about this is coming. This everyone can come. You know, there. I mean, everyone is free world. You know, but if you ask about the level, everything is obvious. You know. Chat'te niye Türk yok? Sen varsın işte bak sordun işte sen. Başkaları da vardır eminim. If Alijan, because Alijan exists, he's crazy. Yeah, Egle Barbora, yeah, it needs to happen that match as well, yeah. Thank you, Silva. I can never see the Peter guy. It's weird, not even about, I don't know. Every time you ask a question to some athlete, I always record it and save it and show to my dad, only my supporter and my brother also. That's good. That's good. I respect you, Peter. I respect you. What weight will Michael Todd will come back? 115 kilo. Hermes will 6-0 Alijan on right arm. It's not right arm match, so they will have left arm match. Yeah. I think Audon is favorite, Jennifer over Whisperer. He's heavier. He's bigger guy. Alijan's lift, it was 60 kilo. Today Hermes showed me the video. He said like he showed me the video and he's like, this is not how it is, you know. And he said like he can do 80 kilo that way. So yeah. Thank you, GRIMS. Hope everything is well. Best regard. Hello to Norway. Hello to Norway, my friend. Hello. I don't know Dadikan's next opponent yet. Thank you, Peter. I hope we meet someday. Thank you, my friends. Tips for the new starters: just arm muscle as much as you can. Yeah, it's normal. He's like 18, 19 years old. Yeah. Yeah, Game Minix. Hermes' training is left. He's not going there to lose. Hermes is not going there to lose. I'm not saying he's not gonna lose or he's gonna win or whatever, but he's not going there. He's going there very serious. And just remember, he's getting there while he's being prepared for Denis Splenko. So Hermes will be in very, very, very good shape. Yeah. Yeah, there is always something to learn, Peter. Yeah. Yeah, we have. Oh, Thomas. Yeah, Thomas Mangi. I'm thinking about it. I didn't say anything, but I'm thinking he will be invited for sure. The Hitman. Engin is the most dedicated arm master of all time, according to John Burzing. Yeah, I watched it. That was the second part of what he said. Yes. Yeah. Um, why can we not broadcast on TV on your phones? TV non-stop loading screen. I don't know. I thought about doing pronation with that Devon way, but wrapping it like doing active pronation, not just lifting and holding it. Love the way Alan and the Whisperer are hyping their match. It has been hilarious. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I think they are helping the popularity of arm wrestling. I'm more of like pure arm wrestling, guy, pure arm wrestling guy. But Andre Yahveladze, who do you give edge between Bacho and Reno? I had a dream. That's interesting that I had a dream. I was at the King of the Table. I'm not going, but in my dream, I was there. And I saw that match. Only that match I saw. And then, yeah, it's good that you reminded me. And you're welcome, 3P Hayes. Thank you for your support. And evet Türk'üm Serpil Hanım. First two rounds I saw, it was not that easy. First two rounds I saw Bacho was winning. But just dream. Haltercan Bey. Ben Rizeliyim kardeşim. Yeah, he's also good in. If you didn't see him being toppled by someone, just he's good at forcing in hook as well. His reach is not as long as Ivan's, but yes, his reach is incredible. Yeah, they say next Brzing, it is just very big claim. Like who's hanging got in the Dave Sheffield Vitaly match? I mean, from outside, Vitaly looks favored, but I thought that it was Vitaly was favored last time as well, but somehow uh, Sheffield won. Engin'im de bir şeyler yapabilir ama kardeşim Deniz ama eskisi kadar iyi olabilir mi bilmiyorum. Zaman gösterecek. I mean, I was just thinking that Reno was favored against Bacho until I saw that Bacho was like 107 kilo. So um, şu anda yarışamam kardeşim. Antrenman değilim haltercan. Um, like when you say Andre, I hope Engin's dream come true. It sounds like I want this. It is just a really like a dream that I had. It was so. I don't have any. I don't like. I'm not supporting anyone. I'm organizer. So Sultan Otay. Assalamu alaikum, Uncle Engin. How are you? Wa alaikum salam, Sultan. Alhamdulillah. How are you? I'm from Istanbul, Turkey. Engin, David or Prudnik right arm? I mean, if Prudnik is healthy, I mean, kind of Prudnik beat Tatachin's kind of easier than Dadikan did. 115 kg, you mean? Huh? I think he was his second, I think, Ivan Matushenko. Yani hafif ağırlıkla çok tekrar yaparsan sağlıklı olur ama güçlendirmek istiyorsan yani statikleri, az tekrarları da yapman lazım. I mean, that is our guess. If Haching is stronger than that time or not, it's just like we don't know. Maybe yes, maybe no. I don't know. I don't know who Levan is gonna pull. He needs to focus on his match right now. Yes, yes, he's gonna defend. Yeah. What do I think about the Todd's match? Like, what do you mean? Like Todd's which match? Like you're talking about the match that just happened against Paulo, or I'm gonna bring Levan and Devon to the podcast for sure. I mean, I have done a lot of things to, just I mean, to help my elbows. I tried all kind of things. I don't know exactly. I mean, still injured, so I really don't know what would help. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, my friend. Um, eyvallah kardeşim benim, Aktarcan. I don't have any. I mean, the only regret that when I had the elbow injury and surgery, I mean, after the surgery, I didn't take enough time. It didn't go well. It became chronic, and then for many years, I could just rest, but I just push it, push it, push it, push it, push it. Yeah, and Serdekian, we invited him, but he never was available. Even like not long ago, a few weeks ago, one of our common friends reached him. He said that he wasn't available. I am answering Turkish comments as well. Just don't be troublemaker if you want to be part of this. Oh, you mean the operation, this one? Yeah, I mean it was nice. It was like not easy, but yeah, Devon has chance. I mean, I'm not denying that Levan is favorite on the paper, but that is all about just one good stop. One good stop. Things like whenever I was saying the same thing against like about the Hermes versus Devon match, and I was saying Devon has chance against Hermes. You were like, oh, did you see his bicep size? Did you see how much he lived? Yeah, I mean Hermes is incredible, but I said there is a chance. And then it happened exactly as I thought. So this time, Levan has better, stronger hand and wrist than Hermes. But there is always possibility that you may go and then stop somewhere. But who is favorite? Levan is favorite. I can say 60% probably favorites. But we don't know what kind of shape he's gonna bring. We don't know how good his wrist recovered. Levan, so many things. Uh, you're welcome, Ilya. You're welcome. Yeah, Ivan Kozic, one pin, all he needs, but just when that is gonna be happen. See, when Hermes found it was already too late. It was already 4-0. Guys, if I am ignoring some of your questions and if you're asking, it means that you're looking for trouble. No need. Just if you're asking, I'm ignoring, just no need to repeat it, because it is becoming like, annoying, no need. There is another one. Just you wanna go there. Yok, Türkiye dünya şampiyonluğu ilk getiren Haydar Gildir. En fazla getiren benim ama ilk getiren Haydar abi. Ah. I mean, I'm not saying about every question, but just sometimes, there are some questions just to like cause trouble. I can see that, and they know themselves as well. So no need. Just like have a friendly chat. You know, I'm happy to spend time with you. Kalın tutamak ile cupping yapmak, kavrayış yapmak tabii daha fayda eder slice. Are you joining Neil Fix? Oh, Neil has a fix? Did he announce? Valla profesyonelleri sayarsak daha fazla var da. Aleykümselam Tural. Okay. And when Levan recently did heavy bicep workout his first tour, his right wrist was cracking back. I don't know. I didn't really know, but he's very, very strong. And do you think there is a future of East versus West every month? For me, there would be paradise. My friend, it would be great as well. But like, do you think that there is enough interest for that? Um, my forearm is getting smaller because no training, but still not too small, not too small. How can we join East versus West team or help with the production and ideas? I don't know how. Kenan kardeşim benim Nisan'ın 20'sinde. Thank you for your work. You're welcome, my friend. Thank you for your support. And how long? It has been more than 1 hour. Yeah, I mean, it is small compared to I know what it can be. So this is the smallest version. So Engin, why didn't you put Alan Zolev instead of Arthur Makarov, my friend? Almost 1 year, probably 300 times I repeated that Alan Zolev is studying in a military school in Russia and he cannot travel outside of Russia for now. Etkinlik Green Park Otel'de olacak. Pendik Green Park Otel'de. Kolay gelsin kardeşim benim. Kolay gelsin. Subay olun, vatanı koruyun. What do you think about you versus Clement next match? I don't think I'm getting ready. Engin is starting to get those pulling traps though. I mean, I always had the trapezes, but it's just, I don't know. I'm not that. Um, I don't know. But you will see me in good shape. That's the plan. After this, the hair transplanting, everything goes. Beginning of March, I start training and diet, cardio, lifting, and let's see. Sandris is gonna pull right arm. I don't think it's a good idea to put two Georgians, Irakli and Bacho, unless it's a title match. Stem cell. You need to contact White cell, and or you reach me privately, and I will give you the connection. I mean, like you, Jera, you believe or not, but I was really beating Arthur. People think that Arthur injured me, but it was not really like that. I really was beating him. He knows also. He also told me, "Engin, you beat me. You were the winner. I know that you were gonna win." And of course, it's no excuse. But the thing is, when you are losing, then it is like kind of like shameless, kind of shameless. I would feel to ask another match because technically he won. Even though I was injured. Do I have any? Demek ki daha fazla dirence ihtiyacım var. Anyways guys, If you don't have any interesting thing, let me go. And so it is 12:30 here. No, I don't think I can go down to 75, Marius. I hope I can go down to 85. I don't think that Prudnik's was like same as Devon's. He was just like a little bit like this. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he lifted, but I'm not sure if he lifted. Um, Andrea saying, Engin Arsen is looking pretty good. Have you still not found an opponent? I mean, there is someone in my mind, but he has a super match. If he lose, then I don't know. Slice sorularımı cevapladığın için sağ olun hocam. İyi geceler aslan kardeşim. AP Arm. Yeah, we may see Devon going 105. Yeah, Devon is crazy. Devon probably he cannot make 95, but 105 if he wants, he can do it. I think he would do such thing only if he beats LEVAN, and then he may try to have like professional world titles in 3 different categories. How about Paulo pull Arsen if he beats Grande? Roberts, Engin, I think you can make 88 kg and Woodcut 85. Yeah, possible. You're right. Yeah. İyi geceler, iyi geceler. Hayırlı geceler kardeşim. Who can do 75? I don't think I can. I mean, listen, I can. I can even make 70 kilo, but I don't feel like I need to push myself. Marius, I don't know what Devon is planning. Devon, he may be planning many things. Yeah. Opana match. Gennady versus Devon match needs to happen regardless the result of Levan versus Devon match. İyi akşamlar Mustafa kardeşim. Did I say something stupid? I don't know what you said. I don't even remember. I'm kind of tired. Feels like he should give Levan a rematch if he wins, but still can't blame him. No, that if Devon somehow beats Levan, there needs to be a third match for sure. Right now, in my opinion, this is the biggest match in the history. But if they are 1-1, then that match will be the third match will be the biggest one. Because I mean it's not that important, Roy Levari. I mean it's not that important second or third, When Arthur pulled last time the wars in 75 kilo, Alan was first and Arthur was second. That's not really important if I put second or third. Anyways, guys, I think probably Neil Pickup is starting his thing. I don't want to comment publicly about Cherkasov, but there are reasons. Anyways, so you all take care, guys, and see you guys next time. Good night, guys. Take care. No, I'm not joining Neil's stream, but he has a regular program at this hour, so I don't think it is right thing to do the live while he's live. You all take care.